Hello everyone, myself Himanshu Dhupia. I welcome you all at Universal Group of Institutions in Bangalore. Today they are going to talk about the most important topic that has been recently in the news also, deserts of the world. Okay, because day by day desertification is increasing and it's becoming a headache for every country. So the first one being Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert is in Africa. It is the largest hot desert in the world, and if you see the area it is covering, it is 9.2 million square kilometer, and it is spanning 11 countries in Africa. Example being Mauritania, Western Sahara, Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria, Mali, Niger, Chad, Sudan, Egypt, and Libya, and Eritrea also. So these are the 11 countries where the Sahara Desert is spanned. Okay, and there is a strip between the Sahara Desert that is called as Sahel. You have to remember that the word Sahel. Okay, so in Sahel there's not a single tree, basically nobody lives there. Okay, in this particular strip of the Sahara Desert also. Okay, and the oasis, right? So the oases are fed by which river? Nile. Nile is also known as the father of African rivers. Okay, and day by day Sahara Desert is expanding due to desertification. Okay, so these countries need to do something about it, else the right now northern Africa is being desert. It is slowly expanding itself into the Central Africa also. Okay, so this is the Sahara Africa. Then comes Antarctic Desert. So Antarctic Desert obviously is in Antarctica continent, and Antarctica is largest desert overall. But in our NCERT, remember, in NCERT the largest desert is Sahara only, because they are considering that desert as the hot desert only. So if somebody asks you which of the following is the largest desert in the world, according to NCERT, it is Sahara Desert. If we talk about the cold and hot, like if we talk about the general, then the Antarctic Desert will be the largest one. But for the examination, please mark the Sahara only. And the area of Antarctic Desert is 13.8 million square kilometer. And if you see the map also, it is near the southern pole. It is the driest continent with minimal snowfall. Okay, no snowfall happens, and as you can see the penguins, because there are some very minute, very less number of mammals living into the of Antarctica Desert, and this is getting impacted due to the melting, due to global warming. And due to that melting, what is happening? The way that water will go to the nearby oceans, and the ocean sea level will rise. So this is how the Antarctic Desert, it is fully ice covered. It is extremely cold. As you can see, there is not a single sign of any type of vegetation. Okay, so this is our Antarctic Desert. Then comes the Arctic Desert. Arctic Desert is in the Arctic Circle. Okay, it is in the Arctic Circle. Again, same situation like Antarctic Desert, but still like Siberia, Russia, some parts are habited. So if I talk about the Arctic Desert, it is 13.7 million square kilometer, and Greenland, Canada, and Russia is covering this particular region. The boundary of this desert is we can say Arctic Circle also, Arctic Desert also, and it is having permafrost. What is permafrost? Permafrost means a soil that is covered with the snow or under 0 degrees Celsius. For more than 1 year. Okay, for more than 1 year. If a soil is covered with the snow for more than 1 year, that will be called as permafrost. And because of these situations, the ecosystem is very fragile, very sensitive. Okay, and recently the question was asked in examination, if the permafrost will be melting, which gas will be released? Answer was methane. Methane will be released. Reason is, in the soil lot of organic matter is there. If lot of organic matter means decomposition will be there, and if it will be jammed, there will be no carbon dioxide, so anaerobic respiration will start, and during the anaerobic respiration the methane will be released. Okay, that you have to understand. Okay, now in our childhood, the NCERTs, we have the igloo. So igloo is the home of Inuit tribes. So Inuit and Sami, this is the Sami tribe, or this is the Inuits. Inuits live into the igloos. So these are the two major tribes of Arctic desert. You have to understand it. Then comes Australian Desert. Australian Desert is in Australia continent and it is 2.7 million square kilometer. The Great Victoria, Sills and all these areas. Basically, what is interesting thing about Australia is that you can see Australia, only the small portion of eastern Australia is habited. 80%, like 75-80% of Australia is totally empty. This whole Australian desert is covering that. And it has very unique fauna and fauna. Example being kangaroos and emus. So these are the emus, and you know the kangaroos already. These are the kangaroos. So these are the unique fauna that is only exclusive to Australian desert only. You won't find kangaroo elsewhere. Remember that, okay? And it is very rich in gold and uranium. That's why Australia comes under underpopulation. Means the natural resources are more, but the population is less. Okay, that is called underpopulation. So it is rich in gold and uranium, but more and more exploration has to be done. Okay, then comes the basically the tribe. The tribe's name, the original, the native of Australia are Anangu. So these are the Anangu people, and they worship a rock called as Uluru Rock. This is the Uluru Rock. So they worship Uluru Rock, and if you see the Uluru Rock, okay, flat plains are there. Suddenly a big chunk of a sand, like a red stone is there. So they worship like that. Fine. So there is Australian desert characteristics. Then comes the Arabian Desert. So Arabian Desert is spread over the Middle East countries. Okay. If I talk about the mapping, you can see it is Arabian Desert. So Jordan, Iraq, Kuwait, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Oman, Yemen. These are the countries in which the Arabian Desert is spread, and this particular piece of land is called as Arabian Peninsula also, because it is covered with the three water bodies. In the east it is Persian Gulf, in the west it is Red Sea, here it is Arabian Sea, and here the Suez Canal is here, Mediterranean Sea is there. So Red Sea will fall under Indian Ocean, Mediterranean Sea will fall under Atlantic Ocean. So basically Suez Canal is connecting what? Atlantic Ocean to Indian Ocean. You have to remember like that. And Suez Canal, it was opened in 1869. It is controlled by Egypt right now, and this is very volatile area because Israel is here, and all this Hamas, Gaza, and this peace, this recently the peace deed happened between them. The whole situation is like this Middle East area. Okay, fine. And this particular desert, Arabian Desert, it includes Rab al-Khali. Okay. Khali in Hindi or in this Urdu means, Khali means empty. So Rab al-Khali, also known as empty quarter. See, it was whole Arabian Desert. In that Arabian Desert, this particular area is Rab al-Khali. It is showing nothing, basically nothing. Can you see the sand dunes in the down? It is like that. Okay, you have to remember. So it is the world's largest continuous sand desert. Whom? Arabian Desert. Continuity is there. Okay, approximately 650,000 square kilometers, mainly in Saudi Arabia. As you can see, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Yemen and UAE. Remember that. Fine. Then comes this particular desert is very good in oil. That's why you know that 60-70% of the oil exports are happening from the Persian Gulf. Even we Indians are also purchasing the oil from Persian Gulf region only. All these countries you have to remember. Who are the countries who is encompassing the Persian Gulf? Please tell me in the comments. Fine? Fine. Okay. So, the tribes of this Arabian Desert is Bedouin heritage tribe. Okay. So, these are the Bedouin tribals, okay, that lives in the Arabian Desert. And it is, we already told, world largest continuous desert, very harsh terrain with mega dunes. Okay. Then comes the third one, Gobi Desert. It is spread in China and Mongolia. And it is the cold desert, you have to remember, cold desert. It is 1.3 million square kilometer. And as you can see, this is the China, this is the Mongolia, it is spread over it, Gobi Desert. And it is behind the backside of Himalayas basically. And we should be thankful that we have the Himalayas, because of that only the Gobi Deserts, you know, the cold winds are blocked by the Himalayas and we are saved. And you will find the fossil treasure, means dinosaurs fossils in the Gobi Desert. As you can see in the right side, these are the fossils that has been found in Gobi Desert. And very extreme intense temperatures are there, and it is threatened by the overgrazing, because in these parts of Mongolia and China more and more grazing happens. Okay, so that is our Gobi Desert. The next one is Kalahari Desert. Kalahari Desert is in southern Africa, and if we see the countries, Namibia, Botswana, South Africa, in these countries the Kalahari Desert is expanded. It is around 90,000 9 lakh square kilometer. It is a semi-arid. Semi-arid means it is not fully dry, it is semi, means half. And it is home to which tribe? You have to remember the tribe's name. Why I have taken the tribes this time? Because these tribes has been asked in UPSC and other competitive examinations. Example being Bushman tribe. These are the Bushman tribes. So Sam tribe or Bushman tribe, both are same thing, and this desert is very rich in diamond resources, but because of under exploration the area is poor, in coming into poor category. It is not that much developed basically. Okay, that is our Kalahari Desert. It is in the left side is Atlantic Ocean, in the right side it is Indian Ocean. Okay, this is the Cape of Hope, Cape Town. From there earlier the ships used to go when the Suez Canal was not constructed. Now because of Suez Canal, directly we are bypassing this particular area. Then comes Patagonian Desert. It is spread across Argentina and Chile in South America. So if you see the mapping, it is Patagonian Desert, Argentina and Chile. It is around 6,20,000 square kilometer. It is cold and wind swept, means it is done, the desert is done by the winds. Why? How it is happening? See, interesting thing about Patagonian Desert, this particular mountain system is known as Andes mountain system is the longest one. So now what is happening? In the left hand side, the rainfall area. Can you see? Example being, this is our Andes mountain. In the left side, what happens? Evaporation happens, and because of the Pacific Ocean, evaporation happen. Then it goes up, condensation happen, precipitation happens. When the air rises, it is not able to rise beyond the peaks, beyond the Andes mountain. The rainfall is happening here itself. When the rainfall will happen here, what will happen? The air will become, see, air was carrying moisture earlier. Now the moisture is gone, air is light. So when the air will be light, it will go more up. Okay, because of the latent heat, it will go more up, and as it will go more up, it will be more cold, and the cold air will tend to sink down. What will happen? This will start sinking, and when the cold air will start sinking down, and as it is coming down, what is happening? Because of the surface temperature, it is getting warm, and that's how the Patagonian Desert was formed. Okay, I hope you understood that. If you're not, please tell me in the comment box. I will make another video in the detail about it. Okay, this rain shadow area parts. What exactly is called as rain shadow. And this particular desert is very unique to steppe flora fauna. These are the steppe flora fauna, means these are the flora and fauna that is found into the this particular desert. And the prehistoric megafauna, means this dinosaur is also found, the fossils are also found in Patagonian Desert. Okay, fine. Then comes the next one, Syrian Desert. Okay, so it is in the West Asia. If we see the mapping, these were the Arabian Desert. In the north of it, it is Syrian Desert, Syria, Iraq, Jordan. It is spread across that 5,20,000 square kilometer. And ancient ruins, Palmyra. These are the ancient ruins that is found in this desert. And this particular desert is important because historically, the trading, the caravan routes used to be go from that. Can you see the routes here? See, this is our Arabian Peninsula, and from this Persian Gulf, the traveled caravans used to go through Syria and Jordan. Okay, so this is very historically rich basically. Then comes the Thar Desert. So Thar Desert is spread across India and Pakistan. Mostly it is in India only, and it is around 2 lakh square kilometer. It is the most densely populated desert in whole world. Means generally people don't want to stay in desert, but this particular desert is the most densely, means the we can say the density is much higher. Okay, and this particular deserts, we can say things have changed when the Indira Gandhi Canal came. Indira Gandhi Canal, earlier the Indira Gandhi Canal was known as Rajasthan Canal. When the Indira Gandhi, our Prime Minister, got assassinated and shot, so what happened in the honor of the Indira Gandhi ji, we in Rajasthan, it was named to her, Indira Gandhi Canal. And this particular desert is very rich in folklore festivals. Can you see Pushkar Mela, Pushkar Fair? All these are very important fairs in the Rajasthan. It keeps lively, okay. And this is the Indira Gandhi Canal. This is how it is getting green. So there is article also you can read, desert is getting green, that is on the Thar Desert only. And this particular desert is emerging as the solar energy hotspot as well as wind energy also. Both largest wind energy, solar power, windmill and the solar plant, both are into the Thar Desert only. So the name of largest wind farm is Jaisalmer wind farm, and the largest solar farm of India is Bhadla, Bhadla, Bhadla solar power plant, that is also in Thar Desert only. So this is the Thar Desert. So these are the top 10 most important deserts in the whole world. I hope this lecture was very useful for you. Please go through this for more than 2-3 times, because all these we can say facts you won't be able to remember in the once. Okay, so I will come with the next series. If you want any topic from my side, please send me in the comment box and share with your friends. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.